On Sunday, I was asked on three separate occasions why I left church. And the first person that asked was on coffee hour. And she wanted to know why I left. And I said, well, every time somebody asks me that question, I feel like I give them a different answer depending on who I'm talking to. And I asked them, well, what answer would you like? The second occasion on Sunday was at the Newberry Library Book Fair when I ran into someone who asked me that question. And before I could answer, they blurted out that they left because church was just an empty shell. Later in the day, I received an email from somebody asking me to help with a church project. And I had to decline. And I explained that I no longer attended that church because I no longer could discern that it was welcoming, loving, or even godly. And they responded that they hope that I find what I'm looking for. Welcome to Sunday Coffee Hour. At Sunday Coffee Hour, we do hope we are finding what we are looking for, and we discuss topics from where the best restaurant is, what's playing in town, what's playing at the concert series, and what's going on in world affairs. And sometimes we get around to talking about church. This Sunday, the readings at National Cathedral were from Ecclesiastes and from Galatians. And it was the scripture reading about vanity, vanity, all is vanity, and that there is no longer Greek or Jew. The gospel reading was about tearing down our barns and building larger ones for our possessions. And Dana at Washington National Cathedral preached about the George Carlin routine about all of our stuff and the challenges of finding all places for our ever increasing amount of stuff. At Coffee Hour, we talked about why there's a banner of a giant rooster in the sanctuary and what the meaning of communion is. The rooster obviously is reference to the passage about the when the cock crows before the cock crows twice, you will deny me three times. And I was intrigued in my Sunday adventure that I was asked three times, and depending on how you interpret my answer, you could see that as a denial or a profession. And on the topic of communion, we had a lively debate about is it a symbol or does it actually mean something? And if it's just a symbol, what does it symbolize just sitting there on the communion table every Sunday, an empty vessel and a plastic piece of bread? Very good question, thought provoking. You know, in all of our travels and all of our adventures in this sordid affair of the pandemic and the worldwide strife and our church life and political turmoil, we do all have to answer these questions within ourselves and find out if we're discerning love and welcoming and a godly presence. And I hope wherever you are today, you're doing that. And if you care to join us at Sunday Coffee Hour is every Sunday at 12 noon, whether you're a church person, not a church person, want to partake in communion, or don't want to partake, all are welcome. And we look forward to seeing you very, very soon.